November 1975, Guinness Book of World Records. November 1975 saw Margaret Thatcher visit Northern Ireland. During the same month, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was released. The movie centres around a Korean War veteran and criminal who pleads insanity and is admitted to a mental institution where he rallies the scared patients against the tyrannical nurse. I can't help but feel that this was a sign of things to come from the IRA against Margaret Thatcher. Political developments in November 1975. November 1975 began with the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland, Merlin Rees, announcing that anyone convicted of terrorist crimes committed after March 1, 1976, would not be accorded special category status. On the 6th of November, the siege at the house in Monastrevin, County Kildare, where Tjeerd Herema, then a Dutch industrialist, was being held hostage, ended with his safe release. A vote at the Constitutional Convention endorsed a UUUC report on the 7th of November. The convention voted 42 to 31 to submit a draft report to the Secretary of State. The report recommended a return to the majority rule system of government for Northern Ireland by adding a series of all-party committees to scrutinise the work of departments. The report was published on the 20th of November 1975. On the 12th of November, Merlin Rees announced the closure of the remaining incident centres that had been set up under the arrangements for the IRA truce. British Conservative Party leader Margaret Thatcher paid a visit to Northern Ireland on the 14th of November. From the 17th of November, over a few days, Merlin Rees held meetings with local political parties to discuss possible ways forward. The Northern Ireland Office published the Northern Ireland Constitutional Convention report on the 20th of November. The report was debated in the House of Commons on the 12th of January 1976. The UUUC later published a pamphlet entitled A Guide to the Convention Report. Shootings and other murders in November 1975. November 2nd. A British soldier was injured in an INLA ambush in Armagh. November 3rd. The IRA shot and killed Republican Club's member James Fogarty, 22, at his home on Rock Grove in Ballymurphy, Belfast. This killing was part of the continuing feud between the two wings of the IRA. November 5th. Civilian Stanley Irwin, 26, was shot at his farm in Carrabeg, Banbury, County Tyrone. November 6th. UDR soldier John Bell, 59, was shot and killed by the IRA while driving home from work, Ballymoyer, near Newton Hamilton, County Armagh. November 9th. The IRA shot official IRA volunteer John Kelly, 19, dead as he walked along Ponsonby Avenue in the New Lodge area of Belfast. This was part of the ongoing official IRA Provisional IRA feud. November 10th. UDR soldier Joseph Nesbitt, 53, was shot and killed by an IRA sniper outside Guff British Army Base in Carramoyle near Keddy, County Armagh. November 11th. The Provisional IRA shot and killed official IRA volunteer Comgall Casey, 18, a Republican Club's member, and his relative John McAllister, 19, in separate attacks in Belfast as part of the ongoing Provisional IRA official IRA feud. The Provisional IRA shot and killed official IRA volunteer John Brown, 25, at his home in Cook Place, Belfast. This was also part of the ongoing feud. The official IRA shot and killed civilian Owen McVeigh, 28, who they mistook as a member of the Provisional IRA along the Lower Falls in Belfast, also part of the ongoing feud. November 12th. The official IRA shot and killed civilian and chairman of the Falls Road Taxi Association, Michael Dugan, 32, for his links to the Provisional IRA in Hawthorne, Belfast, also part of the ongoing feud. November 15th. During a disturbance involving members of the UDA and UVF at the Park Bar in Tigers Bay, Belfast, Protestant civilian Thomas Haddock, 51, was shot dead. The fracas was part of an ongoing feud between the UDA and the UVF. November 22nd. British Army soldiers James Duncan, 19, Peter MacDonald, 19, and Michael Sampson, 20, were killed, and one soldier was wounded when the Provisional IRA attacked a watchtower in Drummuckaville Crossmaglen, South Armagh. November 25th. RUC officers Samuel Clark, 35, and Patrick Maxwell, 36, were killed when their mobile patrol was caught in an IRA sniper ambush in Clonavaddy near Ballygawley in County Tyrone. In a separate incident, a UDR soldier, Robert Stott, 22, was shot dead by the IRA outside his home in the Fountain area of Derry. Francis Crossan, 34, a Catholic civilian, was found dead with his throat cut in the Shankill area of Belfast. Members of the UVF gang known as the Shankill Butchers were responsible for the killing. The gang was named for its late-night kidnapping, torture and murder, by throat slashing, of random Catholic civilians in Belfast. November 27th. Ross McWhirter, 50, who had publicly criticised IRA violence, was shot and killed by the IRA at his home on Village Road in Enfield, London. McWhirter was a founder of the Guinness Book of World Records and had offered a £50,000 reward for the capture of the IRA members responsible for the bombings in London. November 29th. The UVF shot and killed one of its members, Archibald Waller, 23, in a car on Downing Street, Belfast. This was part of an internal dispute. November 30th. The UVF shot and killed one of its members, Noel Shaw, 19, in a car on Nixon Street, Belfast. This was also part of an internal dispute. Bombings in November 1975. November 3rd. 3 people were injured, including solicitor Richard Charnley, when a bomb placed under his car exploded at Connaught Square in London. November 10th. The incident centre in Derry was blown up in a bomb attack carried out by the IRA. The IRA in the city was opposed to the truce. November 12th. Civilian John Beatty, 59, was killed, with another 15 injured, when an IRA unit threw a bomb into Scott's restaurant on Mount Street in Mayfair, London. November 14th. Catholic civilian Thomas McNamee, 55, died almost 1 year after being injured in a loyalist bomb attack in Crossmaglen. November 16th. Whilst on patrol, RUC officer Joseph Clements, 48, was killed in a landmine attack near 6 Mile Cross, County Tyrone. November 18th. Civilians Audrey Edgson, 45, and Theodore Williams, 49, were killed, and 23 were injured when members of the IRA threw a bomb into Walton's restaurant in Walton Street, Chelsea, London. The IRA unit that carried out this attack was also responsible for the Caterham, Hilton Hotel, Green Park, and Scott's Oyster bombings in recent weeks. November 21st. British soldier Simon Francis, 29, was killed by an IRA booby-trap bomb hidden in an abandoned rifle close to a crashed car, Carrive, near Forkle, County Armagh. November 29th. The UDA bombed Dublin Airport, killing civilian staff member John Hayes, 38, and injuring 10 other people. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tales of the Troubles. If you liked it, please like and share with like-minded people, as this helps me massively to reach new listeners. Stay tuned, click the follow button, and enable notifications so that you don't miss the next episode.